Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is another review for Love and Marriage Huntsville. This is season 8, episode 4. Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth. We had to say it like that. We had to say it just like Will, because that's how I heard it when I read it. So we're at Kimmy's office. Tisha drops by. Kimmy's been, she and Maurice are doing the thing. She's been working on filling up this, I wouldn't call it a retail space, but they have this like office space, and they filled up all the, respective offices. And there's just, I think, one more that needs to be filled. And she's basically like, Tisha, you could listen, the little office, the corner office is waiting on you, because we still waiting on Marceau to do whatever he doing over there at their office space. And so they chat about that briefly. Destiny was also invited to this meetup, and so she drops in. She shares that today was a better day. She's in a better headspace today. Tisha shares that she and Kimmy spoke with Sunny. Tisha basically was like, Kimmy had me in a real uncomfortable situation, girl. Kimmy's being a bit messy. I don't know. When it comes to this situation with Destiny and Sunny, I really feel like Kimmy has been put up to this. Like, almost like you're going to have to be the anchor here. You're going to have to be the one that kind of keeps this story rolling. We need you to facilitate certain conversations. I don't know. It just feels weird that Kimmy is inserting herself the way that she is. I mean, and we know her to ask questions, but she's been a bit, she's just, it's giving a little messy. I don't know. Anyway, Kimmy kind of grew quite fond of Sunny, because Sunny was there literally when she was diagnosed with breast cancer, through all of the going back and forth, doing chemo. Any time that Kimmy had to, share that part of her life, Sunny was there. And so I'm assuming she grew a liking to her. She didn't expect Sunny to be, in Tisha's words, oh, you didn't expect her to be a trifling ass bitch. No, we didn't expect her to be a hoe like that. We weren't ready. Kimmy asked, if this was, about girl code, like what's really got you upset? Is it her not being professional, and she's supposed to be your producer? What's really going on? Destiny feels like it's a little bit of both of those things. Destiny mentions that she has text messages from Sunny where Sunny is, hey sis this and hey sis that, and miss you sis, and love you sis, that kind of stuff. And so in Destiny's mind, they were working towards a friendship, building towards a friendship. Excuse me. Sunny, however, she tells a different story. Sunny's version is that it wasn't all that. Sunny, why is this brim like this? Is it just me? It's really bothering me too that the brim is not straight. This is gonna really, let me not tear the hat up. It is just a little doop blue blue blah blah. I'm gonna have to fix it. I'm gonna have to fix it when I get off of here. Cause what is that? It's gonna drive me up the wall. It really is. Anyway, Kimmy feels like, well, she's gonna lean towards Sunny's version of events, because the way Sunny puts it, it wasn't that deep, and Destiny may have, she may be using the word friend too loosely. Maybe she was just doing her job and she was just really good at it. Kimmy thinks that she and Sunny should talk. Of course, Destiny is not interested in having any type of conversation with her. Um, I don't know why we started talking about Tisha and Stormy, but we started talking about them. Tisha, she be on her big and bad, I ain't nobody gonna talk to me crazy. I ain't letting it slide no more. Girl, okay. Whatever you say, Tisha. Martell, he meets with Nell. Nell straight away, she addresses this revenge, PORN. Martell says that he never said that he was going to expose a video or anything like that. He never said he was going to put anything out. He said he sent a picture and that there was never a video. Then Martell shows that text that he keeps bringing up where he was basically just asking her to stop bullying him because that's what that's all he wants. He is just such a liar. The lies just really just flow. They just flow. Nell, she tells him, the tit for tat isn't healthy, and it's not. Both of them, both Martell and Melody, have their petty ways, and they both play a role in the bullshit. They really do. It's not just Martell. Now, is Martell like he's incessant with it? Mm-hmm. And he really don't have no right to be going tit for tat with nobody. Like you were in the wrong here. And so you should be as apologetic as possible, as opposed to putting yourself in the victim seat like somebody has done something to you. Sorry, getting a message. Where was I? Okay, Nell, she feels like, that this is going to affect the children in some way, especially later on down the road. She's going through something very similar. And she feels like what she's going through is unwarranted, because she ain't done nothing. And Martell start falling out laughing like, you ain't do nothing? You serious? And she like, yeah, I ain't do nothing. Let Martell tell it. Girl, you did something. You did enough. He calls her a side piece and all of that. She has to explain yet again that Chris was absolutely separated when they met. And when she found out that he was separated and not divorced, she fell back until them divorce papers came across her desk. So that's her story. She's sticking to it. So stop trying to call her a side piece. She's having a birthday party. She's chosen to invite Mel and not Martell. I don't want to go to that. I don't care about that. I care about going to no 60-something party with the 60-year-olds. No, thank you. And you ain't had to invite me to tell me that I wasn't invited. Now, she didn't have to go there. That was a little extra on it. If he's not invited, he's just not invited. Like, you didn't have to. But, I mean, when it comes to Martell, you kind of do have to explain yourself. You don't have to, but I should say people feel like they should explain themselves to him because he's going to be mad when he starts to see pictures on social media or when they start talking about the said birthday party that he wasn't invited to. He going to be walking up on Chris like, well, I didn't get an invitation to Nell's party. I thought, so y'all done chose a side. Because he swear the Fletchers are Team Melody and not Team Martell. Whatever, Martell. Marceau and Maurice, they're at Black. Moses is on the way. They're gonna talk to him. Moses been getting dragged on social media, of course, and they just want to see, if he's ready for what's to come. Moses say Destiny didn't put the work in. I don't know what type of work she was supposed to be putting in. She ain't put the work in. Later on in the episode, Destiny was like, you want me to court you like you my girlfriend. So he wanted them. He wanted them 50-50 niggas. He wanted them. And you, girl, listen. Be glad. Be glad that that's Sonny's problem. And not yours. Because, anyway, Moses' attitude is he's very nonchalant. He don't care. He's unbothered. He's not worried. It's all love. He don't care what the fans have to say. He knows what it is. When it comes to the timeline of things, he says that there was no overlapping. He's lying. He's lying. Marceau is like, listen, he almost lost his marriage. When was this, Marceau? He keeps saying it like they were at the brink. When? Anyway, this must have been when you went to Africa and didn't take your family. That must have been when you was saying you was about to leave the marriage. Moses, he don't get it. He don't get it. He doesn't realize that the barrage is about to come down on that ass when it comes to these fans. These love and marriage hip hop. These love and marriage Huntsville fans are, I don't know. There are some fans that, like myself, we watch the show and enjoy it for what shit show it is. Get your little entertainment and go. I don't even be following these people on social media to know anything going on. So if it happens on social media, I won't know about it until it's brought to the show. Because I am just not keeping up. The only cast member from the show that I follow is Melody. And even she be getting on my nerves sometimes with these music videos. Because I really want her to be fucking for real. Be for real, Melody Cherie. Be for real. No, you ain't no damn musical artist. And you always getting on there playing. Anyway. Maurice thinks that Moses and Destiny should talk. He thinks they should have a conversation, Marceau is like, I don't know how productive that'll be. But okay. Maurice feels like, well, if Destiny gives the okay, the fans will kind of back down a little bit. They'll have no choice but to be on board if Destiny is on board. I don't think it's gonna work that way, but whatever. He said they gonna have kids. They finna do the IVF journey. They done already started, She, it sounds like, because, and I was saying this in another review, Sunny gives me the woman from the manosphere, the women that be calling into these relationship gurus to get advice on how to date and find you a high value man. She looked like one of the type that was eating it up, and doing everything she can so she could get check off her to-do list. Find husband, check. Build generational wealth, check. All that stuff they be saying over there in the manosphere. All that. And she absolutely probably wants a baby out of it. The clock is ticking, and so we're doing IVF. Yeah, she probably gonna get that baby and be about her business, Moses. She just looked like the type. Anyway, Latricia, y'all, when I say I'm so tired, I don't want these people. I don't want these people. That is so terrible to say. But I don't want these folk. I do not want these people on my TV. They're just not an easy watch. It's just not. And also, let me just say this. Stormy's scenes, they drag. When I say they drag. And I'm not saying that I need drama, excess, stupid drama. No, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. It's just that sometimes some people are just not good for TV. Some people are just not good for this. There are some people, their families are so entertaining. It has to be captured. Like a Wanda, we had to have her. Wanda started to smell herself a little bit, and she went and she just was taking it too far. So she had to go. But make no mistake about it, Wanda was good TV. She was absolutely good TV. I was entertained when she was across my screen. I can't say that about Stormy. It's just, I don't know. She doesn't have that reality TV edge. Like, she's like, I don't want she and her husband to start, creating drama so that they come off entertaining. I definitely don't want that. But they're just regular folks, so it's nothing special about their interactions or anything. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but these Stormy scenes have been dragging. And her friend Latricia is worse. She's worse. I'm good on Latricia and Ken. I just don't even. What happened in that scene? Oh, they're double dating and they're at the gym. The very place Courtney said he did not want to go meet these folks. But they're at the gym. Of course, Stormy and Latricia have a side conversation, and what's the man's name? Ken and Courtney. They have a side conversation. She talks about the fact that, and she does have a very downtrodden, sad disposition about her, but she's dealing with loss. She's dealing with grief. She lost her mother, and I think both her sisters. No, she lost her mother, father, and sister. I couldn't imagine. I don't know if that was her entire family or what, but that's a lot. That is a lot. And not to mention going through a divorce, and she's not divorced. She keep calling the man her ex, but he is absolutely still her husband on paper. Ken, a whole side man. I was gonna call him a side nigga, but I ain't want to just drop nigga right straight away. 17 minutes in. Anyway, she neither of them, they both need to sign these divorce papers. She said she didn't tell Ken about her husband until they were like 5 months in. He wasn't pressed because he was living with a girl himself. I saw both of y'all doing some shady shit. Anyway, Martell, he's at his investment property. So it's not his house. It's not his house. Where Martell living? Because we ain't seen Martell at the house yet. Now, we done seen him over there with Marlene. And we done seen him at this investment property. Where's Martell laying his head? I feel like he over there with Arian. Anyway. Chris drops in. Of course, straight away, you owe my wife an apology. Don't call her no side chick. He clarified again that he was separated on paper. On paper. That trumps everything. If y'all don't went and got some legal documentation, yeah. He was fine to go date. He was good to date. They talk about this situation with Mel. When I say Martell lied so bad, he lied so bad. Oh, again, I find it so hilarious. He is fucking crazy. He's nutty. Something is wrong with him. Something is wrong with him. He's a whole walking, talking case study. I mean, the way he lied to that man, and Chris was just giving him follow-up question, hitting him with the follow-up questions, that were of course poking holes in the story that Martell was given. Martell gonna say, cause Chris said, "What's gonna take you to stop all this? Never mind all that other shit. What's the solution? What can we come to some resolution? Like what?" What gives? Martell say, ask her. Did you ask her? Ask her. When she gonna stop? No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you. I'm talking to you. He's unable to hold himself accountable. He's crazy. He's crazy. Destiny, she meets with Moses. He say he open to hear her out. Because she got splaining to do. Anyway, Moses says that their relationship, I can't do the back and forth between the two of them. Moses, his story is that there is no overlapping. They made a clean break of it in, what do you say, April or August, something like that. Whenever it was. April? Yeah, April. Her thing is, well, if it was done in April, you fucked me all the way to August. What was that? Text messages, all that. You flying. I'm sure she got flued out. She said you was sending me money. So it wasn't over. He tried to play her. He definitely overlapped it. Definitely. He probably thought that you know how it is if you've been in a relationship with that breakup to makeup stuff. If you've ever done that, you know how many times me and Tim have broken up back when we were dating in college? Do you know how many times I'm done. It's over with. And then I see his ass at a party and that's all she wrote. That's literally all I needed to listen. If I saw your ass out and about, we was back on. Cause you're not leaving this party with no other bitch. You're not rebounding on my ass, so you can't let enough time pass. It might have been what happened. She ain't called. Maybe she ain't called. I guess Destiny didn't call back within the week. And he was out of there. He was moved on to Sunny. Because he absolutely overlapped the relationships. He ain't made no clean break with Destiny before moving on to Sunny. He was probably fucking them both at the same time. And the wife he had. Her too. I don't even see what these folks see in Moses. He can't even talk. He sounds like... It's just giving ignorant and illiterate. And I know he not. He got to be intelligent. I would hope so. I would hope Destiny ain't fooling around with no dumb nigga. I would hope not. He can't talk. He really can't. The way he speaks is just... That's not getting the panties wet when you sound illiterate. It's just not. You sound like an idiot. Anyway. Yeah, that's really it, guys, on this episode. It's to be continued. We're gonna pick back up with Destiny and Moses. And so we shall see what the people got, what he got to say. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you later. Peace and light.